Okay, so we are now back to to ArcGIS. So you remember we exported the the HECRAS files. So what we do, we shall start from here and first convert that. So we shall convert the SD files, so which is this HECRAS project. Uh, yes, so we can say, all right, then we can convert this. It has been converted. So the next step we go to layer setup, that is HECRAS mapping. We can name this as analysis 1, then GIS export file, so as this one, and then 10 we have it there. Then output, select output, so I can put that, then I can say okay. Okay, so realize the first thing that comes is 10. Okay, so 10, so we can go to the next one, import. So you can import it, import the information. Okay, this is good, as you can see somewhere down there. Okay, good, so this is done. So you can come, you can zoom. Okay, so we are continuing. So we are done with that, so we can go to what surface elevations, so you can select all of them. Good, and then from there we can go now to flat plane delineation using raster. Then you can select all of them. Okay. Thank you so much. This one is done. This one is done now. Uh, you can see that you can see. So here you can check this. So you can look at a bigger profile, and that is maybe uh, profile 3. So, but we can look at the depth because that's what we are interested in, the flat depth. So the flat depth. So the flat depth is from 0.017 to 10 what? To 10.796, almost 10.8. So you can wish to change the symbology. Can use to change the symbology, and you can see. So which means that those areas which are white, there could be those areas which have high what? There are so much in the what? These areas, there are so much in there. They are high. Their flat depths are high. So maybe we can go further. We can go further. We can go further. In this, we may need to to visualize this on Google Earth. So what we can do in this case here, maybe I can change this to be maybe like maybe blue. You can change this to blue. You can have something like that. So the next thing, we want to visualize this onto Google Earth. So these are flood plains. These are actually flood plains. These are flood plains delineations. So we can know that from this point to high is those areas. For example, we shall visualize this very well in Google Earth. So what we do, we can go and convert these files. We can go to data management, and then we go to actually in conversion. You can change this to KML, so you can say layer to KML, so that it can be read on Google Earth. So I can save this one, maybe B profile 3. And say okay. Good. So you can also visualize again another thing, depth profile. So you can put this one as depth profile 3 and say okay. Good. So and the next thing, we can now see Google Earth here. So So what we can do, we can now say, I want to get this, I drag it to Google Earth. I can also get this, I drag it to Google Earth. So can visualize our Google Earth. Okay. Okay. So you can zoom. Okay. Okay. So we can have so you realize that's our profile for River Nyamwamba. You can zoom. So you realize here it comes, then it goes. So this is a kind of our profiling. Then if we put this, so it did come properly. But this actually shows us that is a profile that is, yes. So something like this. So now this can be profile or the bounding polygon of this. So you can easily identify which areas are actually that lies in the what? In the floodplain. So normally you can visualize and see. So you find that some houses around, so even the road itself. So you find it all comes. Then here you find it cuts across the what? The road. So which means that even the road itself may not be safe. It's in a plain area. Some houses here, they could be like ponds, but are in what? In a flat plain. See? So like this. See? So this Clempe Mines Hospital, you can see that it's also within a flood plain. Then you have discharge is also within a flood plain. So you see all these houses are all in flood plain. So that is like only Google visualization. That's the Google visualization. Google visualization of floodplains within uh, Kasese catchment. So depending on, because now this area, I chose it, depending on the area of interest that you are looking at, but you can take this whole area, this river modeling, all of it, even from this side of Kasese. Let's see. So this is river Kasese. All right, thank you for this tutorial. It has come to the end of our tutorial for floodplain delineations and modeling.